Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we had a bit of a setback in our war against Georgia. We lost a couple of major battles there, which we should definitely not have lost. I'm going to attribute it to some sort of bug or spooky ghosts, but either way, I guess on the bright side, that did end our war with Georgia very quickly, so we were able to declare war on this Rumite revolt while it was still going on. We're going to take this county from them, and simultaneously our vassal has declared a war against the revolt to take 2 more counties in here for himself, and by extension for us. So hopefully both of these are successful and we gain 3 counties out of that. The revolt itself is at 1% in favour of the revolt, so no major progress there. It looks like it is going to continue for at least a while here, so let's unpause and see how our war goes. Let's keep an eye on our vassal's war as well. 19% in his favour. We will take prisoners from our county, of course. A city and a temple to siege in here, and then another castle, so hopefully the middle 2 holdings at least will fall quickly and get us a decent amount of war score. You have stolen me some technology, I appreciate it. Sultan is calling people in. Ooh, and our vassal just assaulted a holding there. That's aggressive. Means he's up to 48% though, that's good. Oh, and he's assaulting the capital. Wow. This is good though. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of my prisoners. I guess we can probably do that. Why not? Call to arms from Croatia against the Croatian revolt. Oh, come on now, you can deal with this. 2 counties. We'll accept, but definitely not going to send troops to actually help him. We do only have a very small portion of our levies raised to actually fight this war here because... Oh, okay. The Ducal War ended inconclusively, and the revolt ended inconclusively because the leader of the revolt became unlanded, which happened because my vassal took his 2 counties. Okay, that's fine. But we don't get our county, which is unfortunate, but we did indirectly gain 2 counties of it. Okay. So, we do have truces now with both Georgia and Rome, and I think those are the only people that we can declare war on for our Imperial Reconquest CB. Which, if I can find it here, we can check out the list of counties that we still need to take, much shorter. And I think this is really just all of this land here held by Rome and this duchy held by Georgia. As far as I know, we don't actually get to declare war for any of these other counties, at least with that CB. We can still do holy wars, of course, so we could potentially take some land outside of the Tier 1 Imperial Reconquest while we wait for those truces to expire, which is probably what we'll do. Let's check on the progress of the Crusade for Jerusalem. 6% in favor of the defender, okay. I can see some sieges going on here though. And there's a papal fleet. Lately, Nicomedia is becoming renowned throughout the world for the quality of its hummus. Travelers will even go there to sample fresh hummus. These erudite hummus connoisseurs will then gauge the quality of hummus made in various regions of the province, comparing taste, texture, and compatibility with pita bread, among other things. Maybe I'll visit there one day. Local tax modifier. Sounds good. Okay, so want to check on my plot to kill the Sultan. Apparently nobody at all available to even attempt to bribe for that. Okay. I guess we could switch to trying to kill the King of Georgia here. This is unlikely to succeed. The war we fight has already cost many lives and many more will die. Can I really say that I enjoy war? Yes, I can. So 56% here. We could bribe in another 9%. So that seems unlikely. Alright. Well, in that case, I think we'll probably just declare war on somebody in here. Do a holy war. We'll take Antioch. That sounds good. That will actually help us out in our quest to mend the Great Schism, since we need Sheikdom of Antioch. In fact, we can do a religious reconquest rather than a holy war. So that's fine, we'll do that. The difference being that it doesn't cost us piety. This does use our holy war cooldown, but that's okay, I think. It means we'll have to use a religious reconquest CB against Rome and end up vassalizing a Sunni ruler again, but that's okay. Hasn't been a huge problem for us yet. Okay. So our levy is mostly replenished. I think we'll leave our domain levy lowered for the moment, since it's still looking pretty weak. But we'll raise the vassal levies, which should be enough to win us this war. Word has reached you that our ecclesiarch has accused you of heresy. I'm sure he's not a heretic. I believe him. We could take a slight detour to deal with these raiders here, which maybe we will. They apparently have enough men to actually siege that holding, so let's divert part of our armies at least. We inherited the Aegean Sea, okay. Well, we'll just regrant that, I suppose. See, this is de jure, all of this. May as well give it to this guy. He has a strong claim on it, apparently. And I do think that Rome is probably weak enough at this point to actually tempt our dukes to declare war on them for their de jure claims. Is this not one of our vassals who is actually at war with him? Not sure why I didn't hear about this. Holy war for Nigda. Okay. Ah, okay. So he's going to take 3 counties in there if he wins. Well, I guess that's not terrible. He only has 3 counties as it stands. So he wouldn't become ridiculously powerful. Oh, I think that's him losing a battle in there though, so... Seems like he might not win that anyway. 45% in favor of the Sultan. So yes, of course they can all declare holy wars, but additionally this guy has a de jure claim on this county, and the new Duke of the Aegean Sea here has a de jure claim on this county, which I would really quite like them to take if possible. So the raiders are actually leaving and heading into Rome, which is fine. Maybe we'll just allow them to do that. Oh, never mind. They're staying here, mostly because our vassal has intercepted them with an army. We can help out with that. Oh, our ecclesiarch really likes accusing people of heresy. I'm sure he's not a heretic. So we have raiders again over here. Well, our vassal in here is strong enough to take care of those, and our newly crowned Duke of the Aegean Sea has a revolt against him already. I guess we chose the wrong person there. At least in the opinion of his vassals. Okay, so this 4,000, we only see 200 here from the guy we declared war on. There's some hostile troops over here. And I have some land in here, is that right? Or some armies? I wonder if we got event-spawned armies because we are at war with the controller of Antioch. Yeah, we have 1,500, and our previous event-spawned troops were down to only 100 or 200, I think. Okay, well, I won't complain. We did run into an enemy army over here. We do have them outnumbered, though. So I think we're going to be okay there. This army is an uprising, so they shouldn't be actively hostile towards us. Obviously they're hostile towards us, I just mean they shouldn't deliberately try to attack us. Unless we're in their way, I guess. We captured a prisoner in that battle. He's retreating to... Where are you retreating to? Azaz. Okay, I thought we were in that county, but we're not. We'll just leave this army in Antioch then and siege that. Nicosean Peasant Revolt. Okay. And we have the spurious minor clan rising again, okay. Over on Cyprus. Well, we're definitely going to have to use boats to deal with that, I think. But for now, we'll just ignore it and continue our war for Antioch. It looks like Cyprus is raising troops to try to deal with it, which seems like a terrible idea to me. We're just going to lose those troops. We are short a commander, though. Appoint this guy and get our son his education, which is obviously going to be with us. At least up until he's 15, at which point we'll try to get him something better than Fortune Builder. He's already mastering the art of swordsmanship. He's a quick learner, apparently. Got a second Aegean revolt, okay. And Rome has been called into our war against Antioch. Okay, no problem. Rome is not the power that they once were, so... I think we need to be too scared of them these days. Oh my lord, how did this 12,000 sneak up on me, and where are they from? Well, let's reinforce this battle with all available troops. Fortunately, we have commanders, not amazing ones, but more than the enemy has. Our reinforcements are in, so we have the numbers advantage at this point. I have to imagine there are some hostile troops in here from some other war or something, because I'm pretty sure that the guy we're actually fighting doesn't have that many. looks like this battle is not going to be a problem. And these do belong to our actual enemy, so we should go and fight that. We do have 50% from battles. I think we got war score for that battle, so I can't be too upset about it. May as well pursue the army, which is heading to Antioch. We send that many. Okay, Croatia's war is over, good for them. I knew we wouldn't need to help them. A noble has distinguished himself in this battle, perhaps I can make use of him so we gain a soldier at our court, that's fine. Won't bother checking him out, I'm sure he's a perfectly competent person. Okay, so we'll send this 10,000 to go and attack this enemy army. And we'll leave the 4,000 there to siege so that we can actually get some land occupied. Headed to Marash, which is mountains. And all of the neighbouring counties are mountains. Well, maybe we'll just stay here for the moment and we'll see if we can attack them somewhere that isn't mountains. If they want to come around to Aleppo or something. Which seems like it might be what they're doing. Apparently they've just disappeared off into the fog of war, never to be heard from again. Already up to being a trained fighter, so that's pretty good. So I think we're getting ticking war score against us, yes. But it is about to be reversed as we take a holding. Yeah, we'll take all prisoners. So we should be able to finish this pretty quickly now. Up to 84% already. I'm going to go ahead and... Actually no, I was going to preemptively raise some boats so I could get troops across here quickly as soon as this war is over, but I think we won't bother doing that. I don't think it's urgent. Oh, the Crusade for Jerusalem has been successful. That was quick. Praise the Blessed Virgin. So we now have King Traherne, who is Welsh. Okay, well done. Constant fights and vicious pranks, my two children, Melitios and Gerasimos, just could never seem to get along, but my efforts to instill mutual love and respect have finally borne fruit. This friendship will serve them well when I'm gone. Who can you trust if not your siblings? So they like each other better, that's good. Okay, we want another siege, up to 92%. And renewed jihad, the holy city of Jerusalem, where the prophet has taken up to heaven, or was taken up to heaven, excuse me, has fallen to infidels. His magnificence, the caliph, will not let this stand, and has declared that another era of great conquests is upon us, such as was the case in the days of the first caliphs. The Dar al-Islam must be defended. All righteous Muslim men should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the upcoming struggles. This signals a renewed era of Islamic expansion. Disturbing news. Well, it is kind of disturbing news, since we are kind of in line for jihads, potentially. Alright, we have holy orders appearing, which I'm not going to read all of the messages about. We get the gist of it. Disturbing news. Ooh, and this guy has just raised 3,000 troops here, which is maybe mercenaries or something. Or it could in fact be holy orders. Bektashi order, probably? Yeah. It looks like they're in Aleppo, so hopefully we'll be able to catch them there with no morale and no terrain penalty. In fact, we're having to go through Azaz, so maybe we won't, but we'll continue anyway. Actually, there's probably no need to fight that army even, since we're just going to win this immediately now anyway. Okay. We'll take the prisoner, we'll enforce our demands. We'll gain a little more land. We'll grant it to random nobles. We'll see if we can usurp the duchy title, which we can't just yet. Still below our vassal limit though, so we're okay. And we'll keep these armies raised because we're going to have to transport them over to Cyprus to put down that revolt, but that is going to have to wait for the next episode because we're just about out of time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.